Miss Erin Doctor presents How to Treat Anxiety with Exposure and Response Prevention. Have you ever heard of this? Exposure and Response Prevention, or ERP? It's something we use to make anxiety smaller. I wish they named it something else, though. Exposure and Response Prevention makes it sound so scary, but it's not really. It's actually something you already know about. You know how getting into a cold pool is difficult at first? So you sort of move in slowly and get used to it as you go? That is a lot like exposure and response prevention. As we get used to something, it becomes no big deal. Let me show you how it works. Let's say you are afraid of dogs. First, we make a list of all kinds of activities involving dogs, and we put them in order from the least to the most scary. Then, you go and do that first thing on the list. Looks like we're going for a walk in the park. So what we are doing is exposing you to dogs and preventing you from having your usual response, which would probably be to run away, right? When you do this in small doses, you get used to it as you go along, just like the pool. As you conquer each step, it will no longer have power over you, and it will give you the strength for the next step. Some people think that exposure, all by itself, makes fears and anxiety smaller. And that's true. But I like to encourage people to use some coping skills along with it. Could I have a whiteboard, please? Thank you. I suggest using positive self-talk to coach yourself through. You can tell yourself that you are perfectly safe and everything is okay. You may even need to use a relaxation technique such as alternate nostril breathing. When you use all these tools together, you have some powerful stuff working for you. So if you're watching this video because someone wants you to try exposure and response prevention, I hope you have learned that it's not as scary as it sounds. One small step at a time, you will be retraining your brain to recognize that you are actually safe. And you really deserve to feel safe when you are safe. So good luck with your list, and take good care of yourself.